I'm hugging the cellar, but fuck it. If I'm gonna be at the last place, I'm at least gonna have fun with it. You're watching Sam's Big Fucking Sports Show, assholes. What the fuck is going on? I mean, I've got a decent team, right? I'm top to bottom. It's a decent team. Now, no glaring holes. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's not terrible. How the fuck is it 1-6? It's not a 1-6 team. But you know what? I know exactly what's responsible for my record, and I'm going to break it down for you after we go through the games. Whoosh. Burger's got A-Rod starting against the dismal Vikings defense, while Chris's Tom Brady is having the worst season he's ever had. I've got the defending champ with the upset. Sha-sha-sha. Whoosh. Let's head over to the Lone Star State for Big Spiral versus Shada's. Josh's Cowboys are playing the Lions this week. I think that's going to go bad for them, and I think Ryan is going to continue to butt fumble his way to a winning season. He's going to win the game, but his season is really only a success in the most technical usage of the term. But I still have him winning this week. Sha-sha-sha. Whoosh. It looks like Pat's plug-and-play strategy is finally failing on him, and I think he comes crashing down to earth this week with the lowest score in the league. And Sean's going to continue to ride Taterhead Manning for his unlikely and completely undeserved dominant season to continue. Sha-sha-sha. Whoosh. This is going to be a close one. Jesper is forced to leave a QB spot open, where Chad over on the other side is starting Bobby Three Sticks, who's going to post negative numbers, so that's going to be a wash. If you ask me, this one's coming down to the team defense and special teams. And I just like the look of Chad's Panthers more than Jesper's Patriots. So I'm picking Chad to walk away with this one in the game of the week. Sha-sha-sha. Whoosh. Finally, we come to the Alaska Ass Kickers versus Rise. Everyone knows I beat Troy in handsomeness, success, articulation, and cleanliness, but his stupidly named team hasn't posted less than 200 points in the season. He is the most consistently successful team this year. I pick him not only to win this game, but he is my pick to run away with the league championship this year. Sha-sha-sha. That's right. As it was written in the book of Revelation, and lo, it shall come to pass, the seventh seal shall be broken, and Troy Murdo shall win the league championship trophy. This will be followed by a period of 7 years of anguish, where no bird shall sing, the sky will darken, and children will be born with horns and cloven hooves. Chad, you're going to have to find some replacement players for the league next year, because several of us are going to be committing suicide after this happens. Alright, let's get back to me whining. What the fuck is wrong with me this year? I mean, everyone makes mistakes, alright? I had some bad breaks. I could have made some other decisions, but this is going to blow your mind, because I have traced the root of the problem with my team this year. I have traced the root of my anguish and all of it to one small mistake. Not a big mistake. I made some big mistakes. But everything would have been different with just one tiny little tweak. I'm going to break it down for you right now. And what's more, I've crunched the numbers and I can prove it mathematically.
So in the first pick of the second round, I chose my man, hustlin' bustlin' Russell Wilson. Now, that's not a huge mistake, you're saying? No, it's not a huge mistake. He's okay. I mean, he's not a superstar or anything, but he's hardly a dud. You know, he's a solid, middle-of-the-pack QB. How can you really call that a huge mistake? It's not a huge mistake, but check this out. If we make one small little tweak, if instead of going for Russell Wilson, let's just cross him out there. Instead, if I had picked another available QB, Matt Stafford. So, this is the key. Small tweak. Just pick a different player at the same position. Ranked pretty close to the same in the preseason rankings. My season would have been completely different. I'm going to show you exactly how. Crunch all the numbers, and how it was different. Okay, hold on. Not supposed to see that. Here we go. So in this column over here, I've got the difference in points that I would have had Matt Stafford versus Russell Wilson. If I had picked Matt Stafford in the first week, I would have scored 6.47 points more. In the second week, I would have scored 21.86 points more, so on and so forth. Over here, I've got the amount of points I lost by. And as you can see, first week, yeah, I would have lost that one still. I would have made 6.47 more points, but I lost by more than that. But the green numbers, the green games are all games that I would have won with just one small change in my draft. As you can see here, instead of being 1-6, I would be 4-3. And let's see how that would have affected the standings. Oh, check that out. Look how different it is. Alright, I'm sitting one game out of first place. Look at that. Troy and Sean would have been tied for first. Josh and I would have been tied for, I guess that technically third, but still one game and a couple of points out of first place. Everyone else knotted up with 3 and 4, and then Chad really not that far behind at 2 and 5.
So look at that. 4-3, one game out of first place. Now, I'm not trying to say that my team is the best in the league. And I'm not trying to say it would have been the best if I'd made one tiny change in the draft. Clearly, that's not the case. That's not true. But hopefully, what I've done is made the case that my team is not nearly as bad as the record indicates. I've hardly been a punching bag. I've actually shown to be quite a difficult win against everyone I've played so far. So I hope you enjoyed this expert analysis. See you next time on Sam's Big Fucking Sports Show.